Medio tiempo. That was a
man.
that was a stage of Oklahoma where the righteousness was crazy.
It was a fun place, man. I went a couple of times, and it was like, damn, why did
it was both. It was like you could eat and
have
shit,
fun.
and then it got lit.
And yeah, it got lit. Like you knew you were pulling up.
But what happened to it?
I did.
Well, first let's talk about the experience with it, and then we'll talk about what happened to it.
The experience with it, I got to learn a lot about my culture, music, and I got to learn a lot about what people like and what they don't like.
Porque era mayoría Mexico, like.
Oh yeah. So like, I had music, you know what I mean, and I had some stuff, but when you get to specific places that are gonna just be playing that género, I mean, you either have that substituted with something else, or you're gonna have to innovate with it right at that spot. Like, okay, boom, I got 20, 30 young kids. They don't want to listen to this. They're gonna listen to this, and then from there you just switch it right back. You gotta keep both of them entertained. It's kind of like playing ping pong. Like, boom, there's
back
that
and
one,
forth.
and then there's that one, and you're gonna get it back and forth. So,
Man, going back to that, man, is just that place was such a good time, and like it was just a spot for you to, like, if he was mentioned, you go and eat. I would watch like NBA games when they were in the playoffs and have a fucking great time. Why did that place just vanished?
I couldn't comment on that.
Management, maybe.
I did 3 years with them, and then after that, I ended up getting one of the exclusive deals that I had downtown, and I eventually, gave my resignation with them, and then they brought in somebody else, and I don't know what happened there, or if it was just wrong timing or whatnot. But
the crazy thing is that at least the way I see it from outside is like you had set a type of vibe at Medio Tiempo, so downtown you kind of brought that but added something else to it. So that's why the crowd, I feel like they follow you everywhere. Like the Medio Tiempo crowd is the fucking pink crowd. Like it's
well, you got to think about it. Everybody was so young back then too. So like now they're in their mid-20s, kind of like you guys are, and they're ready to go party and they're ready to go do things. So which one was the most fun at what time that you had? And you bring back that Medio Tiempo crowd and that entertainment, that same vibe. Every time you walk into pink, you're gonna get it. You know what I mean? It might not be Hispanic stuff, but you're gonna get lit. You're gonna get fucked up, and you're gonna have a good time, and you might not even remember.
It's gonna flow.
You might have to delete some Snapchats or some shit. You know,
when you wake up the next day, like, shit, did I do this last night? Damn, it was lit, but hey, I ain't posting this shit.
Wow.
But
it was a fun time, man. It was a very fun time, man. You can even ask Heck.
It was a movie.
It was a big movie for like 3 years, man, that I was there. And, big shout outs to all of them. And I still work with some of the guys from back then at the new place, the Boulevard.
That'll be a place that's always going to be remembered by the, it left a stamp right there.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went couple.
It'll always be like, oh, that place where Medio Tiempo used to be at.
Yeah.
It's always going to be known as that spot.
Fuck. Yeah, because
unless somebody can come back and fucking name it, like bring that building to something bigger than that, but that's gonna be a tough one. Like
it's got such a legacy.
What's going on right there? They closed it down.
Is Cowboy still a thing as well?
I think they might even be shutting down, or they have shut down. I don't. Unless it's Bricktown or something that I got going on. I really don't know what else is going on in the city.